right now, but I just wanted to take the time and thank everybody for voting for me on my nomination to the Grammys this year at the CT Barber Expo for the Entrepreneur of the Year. I want to take the time to not only thank everybody, but also tell you that votes and polls are still open. So keep voting. Make sure you go to CT Barber Expo and go to the Entrepreneur of the Year award and go vote for me, Nando_Corpse, and nominate me and vote for me for this year Entrepreneur of the Year at the CT Barber Expo Grammys. Thank you so much. Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Nando_Corpse, and today we're gonna be doing an interview with my boy Shaq Griffin.
We got Andy? No! I know now. You good, brother? Good. Yep. Yeah, we going again, I told you.
You know, homeboy from St. Petersburg, but now he's over here in Jacksonville, Florida. So today we're gonna learn about where's he from, how was him growing up, his relationship he got with his twin, coming to the league, coming to Jacksonville, and all of that good stuff. So with no more wait, we're gonna have Shaq Griffin. What's good, my guy?
What it do, man? What it do?
So tell us a little bit about you, man. Tell us a little bit about you, like where are you from, when you was born, how old are you? You know, give us a story.
So, man, born in St. Petersburg, 95, got 4 siblings, got a twin brother who I'm actually 60 whole seconds older than. It might not sound too long, but it's more than enough that you need to understand that I am still older. But yeah, man, from St. Petersburg, graduated from Lakewood High School, ended up going to UCF down in Orlando for college, getting drafted to Seattle back in 2017. So yeah, kind of been around for a minute now.
So you from St. Petersburg, right? Mm-hmm. Born in 95. Mm-hmm. Have your brother, you and your brothers are tight throughout your whole childhood. Mm-hmm. All right. So how football started? You play other sport? Is this the only sport you played? Tell me, like, how was this passion for football? How was this born, you know?
It kind of started by seeing my older brother play. So I started flag maybe around 4 years old. Started playing flag. That same year, I already started tackling people. So at this point, we went up going to, equipment pretty early because we was already tackling people when we were playing flag and wasn't following the rules.
How was that? How old were you?
About 4 years old.
Dang.
Yeah, so I started a little early for us. Only other sport we did play, well, we ran track, but I ain't starting to it maybe like 7, 8 years old.
So you ran track. What you ran? 100, 200, 400?
Any event they wanted to put us in, but I ran 2, 100, 400, relays, high jump, triple jump, long jump, you name it, we did it all.
So you was just born athlete.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
It's funny, we were one of the chubby kids always running around, who was always the fastest, always jumped the furthest, jumped the highest.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny.
Damn, so yeah, I'm gonna ask you like all these questions and stuff and kind of like get your brother into it because I know that at least ever since I heard about the Griffin twins, like you couldn't get one without the other, right? I've had the pleasure to meet your brother, but I don't know everything about him. Hopefully one day we can have him in the channel and we can tell people about him. So you grow up, obviously you and your brother are identical, but there's just one slight difference, right? Your brother is born without a hand. So how was that growing up with your brother? Like, because I know based on me hearing dating and raised you guys differently, everything was the same. So how was that for you as a brother, seeing that? Did you challenge him? Did he challenge you? How was that growing up?
I feel like we challenge each other. I feel like the main thing is that, most people probably won't understand is I never really seen a difference. Me growing up with him, I didn't see the difference. I was young enough to not really understand what was going on anyway. So by the time it really hit me, he was doing everything the same way I was doing it.
Yeah.
So I never seen no difference. But it's crazy. The older we get, they kind of see how people treat them. Outside of me having both hands and him having one, I didn't really understand that until I got older. But if you talking about specifically me, I ain't see no difference. It was nothing. We treat each other the same. You know, everything that we did the same. It was no difference
Everything you guys did was together.
together.
Did y'all play the same position throughout the whole time, or did he play another position just because he didn't have that in one hand, or you know?
He played everything. I feel like the only position he didn't play was maybe quarterback.
Yeah.
But he played running back. He was on the line. He played D line. He played receiver. He played safety. He played linebacker. He played anything.
How about you? Like, did you play all positions, or
All positions. We played on the O line, D line, quarterback, running back, receiver, corner, safety, linebacker.
so you got drafted as a corner, right?
Yep, got drafted as a corner.
So what made you be a corner? Like, what made you be like, this is what I'm gonna play?
It's funny. I think I just ended up being the corner because my dad said it's a lot easier to make it in the league being a corner. And I was already athletic enough to kind of do whatever. I had offers at receiver, had offers at corner. I feel like my height, my weight, my speed, I feel like my chances was a lot better playing corner for my athleticism. So kind of made a big decision on position right before I got to college.
So that's awesome. How was your upbringing, right? How many siblings did you have? Mm-hmm. Did you have mom and dad in the house? Mm-hmm. And how was that like growing up, right? Like how many siblings you had, how many brothers and sisters? So how did all that work out? Because I guess like a lot of people just highlight the twin, but you got other siblings, right?
Yeah, it's different because we got 4 siblings, but these 4 siblings, we all like 5 years apart. So it's me and my brother. And then I have a half brother. You know, we got the same dad, different mom. So he lived with his mom. He was, 5 years older than us.
Yeah.
And then you talk about the oldest, who was 10 years older than us. So, upbringing, it was good, but he was old enough to kind of do his own thing already.
Yeah.
So, growing up, our situation was a little different. Who was hanging around, he wasn't hanging around the same people. And I feel like my boy Tito, someone who was around from the beginning, he stayed right there, right behind us in the backyard for real. Our houses right next to each other. And, I feel like any situation was put in, any kids would. You around the wrong people at sometimes, and shit happens as kids. You make a mistake here there, but
yeah,
shit, everything was pretty normal.
But he's been good. He's been good to you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tito's been good to you. I actually know.
That's a loyal dude, real loyal dude.
All right, so let's get in this right here. All right, I want you to mention me. I want to start with high school. Mm-hmm. So you go to high school, you balling out. You and your brother are balling out. I want you to give me like offers that you got. Why did you choose going to UCF? And what are moments of our something's wrong with the camera. All right, so you're in high school. You're getting offers. Your brother is killing it. You're killing it. What are some of the schools that give you offers? Why did you select UCF? And what are some adversity that you faced during high school?
We had multiple offers. Maybe together, maybe over 60 offers together. Some of the schools that we did have, I know I had Florida, Florida State, Miami, Ole Miss. Pretty much all the schools that any kid would dream of. But it was some schools that didn't offer my brother. And I feel like that situation kind of made it a little difficult because our whole goal and our promise to each other was to make sure we go to the same school. So we made a pact maybe after the game, put an interview out saying that I wouldn't go to any school that wouldn't offer my brother. And if you don't offer him, ain't no reason to offer me. So I remember Florida State. It's the same school that I named, pulled their offer back. And still I stuck with it. It was out of UCF and going to Miami. Ended up choosing UCF, committed there. Because UCF offered my brother a scholarship for football as well. So they understood the package deal. And that's kind of how it kind of went. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was difficult. I feel like the only thing that was different was the same school putting the offer back. But hey.
So basically UCF is the one that gave you what you wanted, which is playing with your brother.
Exactly.
What did playing with your brother mean? Like why was that so important? And what first of all, what age did you guys make that pact, like we're gonna play together? And what made it so important to play with your brother?
Oh man, shoot, this pact was made early. We're talking about 13, 14, freshman year of high school. Like before we even had our first offer, we already had this pact already situated. And understand a different. We got a different type of bond. Being a twin is a lot different. Our bond is a lot different. We're a lot closer. Everything's the same with us. So it was, shoot, I was trying to imagine moments where I wasn't with him, and shoot, I couldn't imagine. So we made that pact, we made that bond to make sure we stick with each other. So we'll have to experience it.
All right, so UCF it is. You're going to UCF, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me your experience at UCF. Tell me adversities at UCF. And tell me your road to the NFL. Did you think that you were... So did you think, of course that's what you wanted, but did you think that, I'm going to the league? Like, did you know you're going to the league?
My experience was different. So I get to college, I love UCF, I love the campus, I love everything. Up into the program, which was ran by a person named George O'Leary, who made it rough. He made things rough to the point where, I can have my hair a certain lift to play the game. Like, I had to cut my hair just to play.
Dang.
Times where, my brother wasn't playing at the time. Understand, we come in together. My brother spent 3 years not playing at all. What I'm saying? That's a difficult time as well. Then you got other moments where Coach O'Leary rather send my brother home for the summer or whatever the case may be to see if I can strive or excel more without him. So it's like all these mental challenges that made no sense with football.
Yeah.
So now when it came to the point where did I feel like it was a chance to go to the league, I don't think I really trusted it until maybe end of junior year going to senior year. There was so much that was going on with that coach, with everything with me and my brother while I was at that school. Things didn't seem as clear as it did when I got to my senior year when George O'Leary was gone and we had Scott Frost. Everything kind of changed for us after that.
What were you studying in college? What was your major?
Human communications.
Human communications. All right, that's cool. You did your 4 years, right?
Yep.
So you do your 4 years, and it's showtime, right?
Yep.
How is it? Do you go to pro day? Do you go to combine? Like how was your experience?
So funny story. Before I even picked my agency that I was gonna work with, I had a coach who had a real close friend, I think relative, who wanted to be my agent. And at the time, when he was trying to, pretty much try to prove himself to the point where he could become my agent, he did me a favor, called different, bowl games for seniors and stuff like that. And I remember him calling the NFLPA game, the game that I actually played in. And they wasn't even looking at UCF, which is funny. So I didn't have no bowl game invites. He called the NFLPA. They wasn't looking at anybody at UCF, so we had just went the year before 0-12. Like, lost every game. So ain't no one over. ain't no one looking over here. So they say, well, we had someone injured. So since that happened, tell them to send in the highlight tape. So imagine this person ain't injured, none of this happens. So he's injured. I gotta send the highlight tape in. I come in to campus, to the football facility, try to get a highlight tape made. They tell me they can't make one.
And you're about to try to go to the league.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but they're not worried about that part. It was senior year, I already graduated, cool. I had to find a way to go use the same film that's there, break it down myself, create my own highlight tape, make a disc, save it, and send it off myself. So, this is pretty much me promoting myself now. So
you putting yourself on.
So the guy gave me an opportunity to send a highlight in. So I sent the highlight in. Highlight was good. I get accepted to the NFLPA game. Now we getting ready for the bowl game. So we regular training. I found an agent named Buddy Baker, Exclusive Sports. And now we just looking for spots for me to go train. And I remember my homeboy beside Pyramid, who went to NJP over there in Texas, Dallas, Texas. This man ran 4.2. I said, shoot, he ran that, man. I'm gonna go train where he trained at. And great opportunity to go there. Went amazing. Great people, great staff, great training. So definitely made the right decision on that one. Ended up going to the NFLPA game now. And no one knows me. No one. I mean, absolutely no team. So I'm meeting these people, talking to whoever, and I'm getting the same answer. Oh man, we never even thought about looking at UCF. We didn't know, blah 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 blah. But same answer
Dang.
with everybody. So about now it's time for practice. It's little stuff. I remember my coach at the time, DB coach, at the NFLPA game with Daryl Green. So about we training. Whenever we finally get the one-on-ones, I'm killing every receiver that step up. I have a hell of a NFL PA camp that whole weekend. In the game, I had a hell of a game. End up getting invited to the Senior Bowl. End up getting invited to the Combine. Like all this stuff was
This came
happening
from that little
because
thing.
this guy was hurt.
Yeah.
Without this guy being hurt, I probably just pro day, regular shit. Go in, but whole story would have been different. So my thing was, getting the opportunity that made it happen. So Bob, I declined the Senior Bowl game because I already got the Combine invite. And I told myself I knew I was going to run fast.
Yeah.
If I go run whatever I need to go run, I'll be straight. So imagine this whole process. I'm unknown up until the NFLPA game, so I had to show out. I'm probably projected to go 6, 7 round free agent. So probably undrafted. By the time I get to the Combine, I remember warming up for the 40, no shoes on. Just barefoot. I remember Deion Sanders said in the interview, like, well, you can tell this boy from Florida, he don't got no shoes on. This same boy going around 4'3", 6 foot, 200 pounds, 4'3". Oh, that changed the game. Went from projected free agent to 90 overall pick. But people don't understand.
And what round you ended up going?
Third round.
Third round, and you went to?
Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks.
2017. Nobody would have never really understood that journey. Just
So-
because the guy got hurt.
So you went to the Seattle Seahawks. And what then, right? You're in the league now. How is that experience? How was that like actually feeling like you made to where you wanted to go? Like, how was that?
What's crazy is I don't think I actually made it. So I didn't get that feeling. I was excited as hell. Got a chance to meet people who, you see on TV or you play the video game with,
Yeah.
So it was that type of moment. Cam Chancellor, a guy who I didn't know at the time. I'm just thinking this is aggressive, mean guy. The only thing I see is football. And you know how Cam Chancellor play. Just a mean, aggressive guy.
Yeah.
I see him for the first time, a tall guy, smiling ear to ear, just joyful, happy. I was like, well, yeah, that's not the same football player who I've been seeing. But this is everything outside of it because I only knew Cam Chancellor, the football player. So now I'm seeing, so this is the part that I'm taking in for the first time. I'm seeing everybody outside the uniform for the first time.
So that showed you a whole different side of it.
Yeah, that was a cool experience. Because now being in it, I know you got to be a different person when you're on that field.
Yeah.
I might not be the same aggressive person outside of it, but it's something that you gotta, you gotta look into, you gotta clock into, you gotta transition your mind into to be able to play that game for that so long, so violent.
Dang.
So that's the part I took in, cause I'm thinking like, man, this cat ain't gonna like us, man. He ain't gonna help me. I'm thinking about Richard Sherman. He gonna be mean. He ain't gonna want to help no rookie. Blah 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 blah. I'm coming in worst scenario. I'm gonna be by myself. I gotta figure this shit out, type shit.
Yeah.
But total opposite. Richard Sherman took me on his wing, taught me everything he could teach me.
So he was actually the complete opposite of what you thought.
Complete opposite of what I was thinking everybody was.
So you're there, you're there, and you spent 4 years there, right?
Yeah.
So you spent 4 years, and you loved Seattle. Seattle treated you good. I mean, of course, it wasn't bad, but like, how was it? Like, did you love Seattle? Like your moment there?
Oh yeah, started all 4 years there, so I got a chance to make a name for myself in Seattle, which was amazing. The people there, when I say they fans love their athletes, they fans really love their athletes, and I feel like that part show definitely got one of the best fan bases for sure. I definitely agree to that.
So you do your 4 years, and now it's big time, right? Now it's free agency. You're gonna be a free agent. What are you hearing? What goes through your mind? Obviously, you ended up coming to Jacksonville. What made you pick Jacksonville?
I feel like the main thing was it was really out of Jacksonville. After you go through all the teams and stuff, it's really out of Jacksonville and Seattle. And at this point, where if they're gonna be paying around the same thing, I feel like it was different talks with guarantees, upfront money, all the business parts to it. But ultimately, what made my decision was being back in Florida, being closer to home, being able to share some experience with people I didn't get a chance to share experience with the first 4 years. So that kind of be my decision to come to Jacksonville to kind of get back
Back to
closer to home, establish something here.
And obviously, you had some good years. Like, what are some moments that you have faced with like adversity in the league or like now? Like, what are some learning experience that you had, right? Because I feel like you being in high school to being a rookie to being where you're at now is all different stages, even though it's like a couple of years apart. Like, but like, what do you know now, or what do you think now that you did not think about a few years ago?
I feel like the thing that I know now is every opportunity is a great opportunity. I noticed that now. I feel like I got to a point where I don't feel moments where I feel like my back is against the wall and I feel like there's nothing left to push for. I don't have moments like that. And there's always something better at the end of it. I noticed that. Like I remember I was telling you back in college, it was a time where I was like, man, this NFL shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Until I got to my end of my junior year, going into my senior year. Now, the only thing I need is a little window.
Yeah.
You can even crack that bitch open. I'll finish the rest. And that's the part where the way I feel now, I feel like if I was thinking like that early on, it probably been a little different. I probably wouldn't have to make my own highlight tape or whatever the case may be back then.
What inspires you and what motivates you, right? Because to go through that and right, I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff that people don't know you growing up that you went through and stuff, because you actually had to go through it to make it to where you've been at, right? What inspires you and what motivates you? What keeps you grinding and keeps you going hard, even though like there might be hard times or hard situations?
I feel like what inspired me the most is the opportunity that I can give to others. I feel like I was the kid that wanted to give more, to others than myself. I was a very, very, very selfless person. The same person who, started the track team who was 13 years old to be able to help kids, find another outlet. I feel like my whole dream was to be able to, make it something, be a successful one, but be able to come back and give something that I didn't have growing up. So, the main goal was me and my brother starting this foundation, Rebirth the Hood, which is going to do things like...
It's called what? Rebirth the Hood?
Rebirth the Hood, RTH, Rebirth the Hood. And what this means is it's supposed to be giving us opportunity to be able to, one, give kids opportunity that I might not have back in the day.
Yeah.
Whether it's a gym or something that's affordable for me to come train at, something that's a home base. Doing different community.
And you're doing that now?
Yeah, so that's something that we've been building now.
So you're doing the gym back home?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do one back
for the kids.
For the kids.
Wow.
And this same thing we're talking about, Birth the Hood. The main thing we want to be able to do is, besides just doing that, we want to be able to create, affordable homes. We want to be able to create something that's established for everybody. We get to a point where St. Pete's getting so hot that we got people trying to, raise prices to push people out. I'm trying to do the opposite.
Trying to help people.
I'm trying to help. I'd rather grab homes, fix homes, and make sure they're the same price that people can afford it. And this whole little corporation with Brotherhood is supposed to be the backbone of all this. But that's kind of what inspires me.
So
finding purpose.
So you're just trying to get back to your community and trying to empower the next generation to show them that it is possible, like with no matter what the opportunity is.
Of course, and the main thing is how you want to be remembered. As an athlete, it's cool, but this time period only lasts for so long.
So we know Shaq the athlete, right? We know Shaq the athlete already, but what are some of the things that you're going to be doing now, right? Like that you're already set in your career. What are some of the things that you want to learn, right? What are some hobbies? What are some things that you like to do outside of football? Who is Shaq outside of football?
I feel like the main thing is Shaq outside of football, the person who just can't stop. I'm picking up different business ventures, whereas, starting my own child care. We starting our own daycare. Me and my lady is starting one here in Jacksonville.
Give back to kids, huh?
Giving back to kids. Starting to get into this real estate, game where we start doing affordable homes like I spoke about earlier. But also, it's different outlets that, I want to tap into. Use my platform to become a motivational speaker, something that my twin brother kind of already started. Doing. Getting established for, both of us. So when my time comes and I'm done putting up my cleats, to exactly jump into. But my thing is, I want to be able to talk to people. You know, I'm good with it. I love doing it. Just want to be able to get the word out that, you know, people don't got to do this alone. 'Cause I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that feel like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you're more than just a football player now. You're a full-on entrepreneur, right? You're learning how to handle money, how to set up businesses, real estate, doing it all right now.
Yep.
So, all right, just to finish up, because we're finishing up with a cut, what's your social media, and what are some of the words that you have to tell those people that are watching us right now?
Instagram and Twitter the same. Shaquill G. There's no E in my name. 2 L's at the end. Just put the G. It'll pop right up. No E. But yeah, man. Main thing I want to say is, man, if you believe in something, there's always a way to it. You know, it's always a situation that you can overcome. And you know, if you ever feel like you're back against the wall, that's actually the best place to be at, because the only place you can go is up. So man, keep doing it, keep trying, keep pushing, and have faith, and you'll get exactly what you want to get.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly why we are doing this channel right now, because we want to show people that it's able to be done, and we want to bring you people and show you the side that probably the media or the screen is not showing you, right? We want to show you that side that they've been through struggles, they've been through situations, but we want to show you that what they've done to be able to get out of those situations, right? And for you to be able to learn them. So if you want to see some more of this content, go ahead, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, Nando_Corpse. Follow me on Facebook, Fernando Corpse. Follow me on every single platform so you can see more dope content. You can see more of those stuff that we're going to be dropping. Thank you so much, people. Have a blessed day.